Okay, welcome back to my channel, where we're going to play ReThink Evolved 4. Gonna speedrun it. Before I start though, I'd like to quickly go through the clip I found, like I said I was going to in the last video. I actually did. Insane, right? Best way to do this would be... Guess I'll just use top of it. Oops. They'll even that, okay. There we go. Alright. So this part I showed in the last video towards the end, where I get over that fence with the box out of bounds here and I go up this wall. Yeah, there's not much to say here. It's just the same thing I did last time. Using the fact that when you hold a box, it doesn't instantly warp to where it should be. It kind of lags. Even as soon as you grab it, it'll lag to where it should be. In most of the other games, I believe this wasn't the case. So 1 through 3 ReThink Evolveds didn't do that, but this one, much nicer with its box physics. So when you grab the box, it'll move to the position it should be in instead of warping there. Although that did look like it warped. Yeah, so that means when you stand on the box, then weird things can happen. Oops. But the clip now. So stand on the box and you grab it. Basically, what happens is the box tries to move out in front of you to where it should be, but since you're standing on it, you move with it. So basically, you move forward and upwards if you're holding it straight, but if you're on an angle, you'll also turn around in a circle, which, you know, it's because it's turning as well. So if I do this, then sometimes, most of the time actually, I've managed to get this pretty consistently, but not while I'm recording. Yep, not while I'm recording. Sometimes. What I'm trying to do is... yeah, here it is. So this is A8. I've skipped all of A1 to 7 and gone straight to A8. But I actually don't want to do A8 either. I want to go straight to A9. That door's shut though. And the way to get that door open is solving A8. And I don't want to do that. So to skip that, I have to clip through the wall. And that's what I'm trying to do here. And hopefully, if I get my angles right, yep, I can clip through the wall. It's actually not how I usually clip. Usually the box comes with me, but this time it didn't. Anyway, so now I'm in A9, which you can see by this board, A9, and yeah, I can solve this now. And since this is the last puzzle in A, only 9 puzzles here, and everywhere else I believe. But since this is the last puzzle, that means that when I solve it, it will activate the next area on the trolleys, which thankfully just showed up as soon as I got here. Sometimes they'll leave as soon as you get here, you just have to wait. So yeah, that what I just did there turned this on. So now I can use the trolley to go to the next area. Now, once I get to the next area, usually the trolley goes all the way over to there, and you have to get off and then go down the elevator, but yeah, I just jumped out. Clearly the engine isn't really designed to deal with objects moving as fast as that trolley is, and also corners. So yeah, it struggles and you just get clipped out. And I used that a couple times in the speedrun. I was trying a little bit ago to find a way to clip into B8, which I think is the last puzzle here. Scroll down and find out. Yeah, B8, last puzzle here. So A has 9, B has 8, C has 8, D has 6, 7, E has 8. So yeah. I was trying to find a clip here, but I think I did manage to clip through the wall here. Just having a look at a clip I recorded a little bit ago. And I think I did manage to get through the wall, but I wasn't able to reproduce it since I was using this staircase. And let me just go grab a box real quick to show you the problem here. Boxes will do. I'm not 100% sure why the boxes can clip through the walls like that. Don't ask. But yeah, when the boxes are on the stairs, they don't exactly work properly. Like you saw down there, it's on the end of the stair, but if I stand here, yeah, it falls over despite the fact that it looks like it's on solid ground. This is all a ramp, according to the hitbox, not stairs. You kind of see that when you walk on it. Yeah, so yeah, that's why getting a reliable clip here is difficult. But here's basically what I did. I think. Yeah, you can see that a bit better while I'm scrolling to box around. Kind of bouncing a bit. So yeah, I got on the box kind of like this, and yeah, it's unreliable. I'm not doing that in speedrun. I only managed to get it once, and I don't even think I clipped through this wall actually. Let me have a look. Oh no, I did. I did get through this wall. But the door was actually open that, so I can tell I didn't go through the door. But yeah, clip is too unreliable, so I'm not going to be doing that one. Another trick that I'm going to be doing that's actually interesting. There is something else in this area that is useful, but I'm not going to show that because it's not very exciting. The last interesting clip or something. No, there's two more things actually. First of all, in this area, I reckon you can imagine what I'm about to do, but yeah, I'll do it anyway. So that's the same as I do in A1. I just clip the box out of bounds. Now, you might be able to tell that this area is a little bit framey for me, which is actually a little bit useful because it means I can do something like this and just use the box to knock me off course while I'm jumping back to here. Since, see, the box is kind of jerking around a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going so fast that I hit the box before it's able to get out of the way. And this is the elevator down to the next section of level. So I can just use this to skip the entire outdoor section of the game. This is all the outdoors in the entire game, and I don't do any of it. Yeah. So now I'm here. This is D4, and there was 7 levels? Yeah, I think so. D7, yeah. So I just skipped the first 3 levels here. Which, that's decent. Not as good as other of my clips, or of my skips, but decent. Now, for this last one, actually, when I get to E, I do a clip which will get me to point. Actually tell, yeah. Is it E? Or is it C? Oh, it's C. That's why I can't tell. But I use the trolley clip that I did to get to C, either C7 or C8. But if I get to C7, I can show you. So yeah, you can see the trolley goes across that up there. Hey, look how useful. And I clip down, hopefully about here, so I can drop down here. If I get here, I'll grab this box, move to this corner here, and jump on it, just like I do in A, to skip to the last 2 levels of A. And then I can get up to this section. And you can actually tell that the invisible wall does go up this high, but not into this section, so I can just walk off, and all of a sudden I'm in the last level in this area. And there's where the trolley would be right there. So now I just solve this level and then I'm out. If I can find a really easy way to clip through walls, I would probably use it here, because this level is time consuming, because you've got to do this part to get this door open, so you find all the X's. There's an X, there's an X, there's an X, and there's an X. You have to power them, or you have to turn all of those on. So you got to get green to go across there, bounce off of that wall there, and then hit this box to go through here and here. That's kind of difficult, and it's a little bit annoying. But then after you get this door to open, you take these 2 out, and you got to do the triangle. So you gotta do that guy before you can get that door open and finally have all the pieces to solve the puzzle. So there's a few steps to it, and that's kind of time consuming. So if I could find a way to clip through this wall easily, I would use it. But this is really the only spot I can use to clip through the wall. There's not really any other way to get to that line. And that line is the only one that will get me to where I want to go. And I believe, I can't tell for sure, but I believe that the next section's already unlocked in that trolley, because, well, I can't be sure, but I think the developer didn't really want to program so many times where there's all of these symbols and you power a certain amount of them or a certain subset of them to get the trolley to activate. Like in some of the other levels, you've got switchable things. I think even maybe in E8, but I'm not gonna go there because skips. I think it's here. Nope, next one. 6, but I'm gonna load E7 here because this one gives me a box here. So I grabbed this box, at least later on. Oh no, that's actually where I got it this time. So you can see there's supposed to be 4 pointing boxes in this section of the place, but you can see that I only used 3. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, the other one I clip through this wall and then chuck over here, and then I clip it through here and chuck it down there so that I can use it down here. And you might ask, why do you need a box here? There's just an elevator. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious what I want to do. I wanted to skip the elevator. And actually, I also wanted to skip over that wall down there, which... yeah, that's what I did. Yep. Well, I almost had that, but... these boxes act weirdly sometimes, and I probably did the... did the wrong thing there. But I can get up here. Yep. If I try hard enough. Really doesn't want me to today. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is actually an invisible wall that goes up pretty high. Yep, there we go. Get rid of that box. I don't need it anymore. Yeah, so I jump over the invisible wall here, which not really sure why he didn't make it go to the roof. He could have easily done that. But he didn't, and that's convenient for me because that means I can get over to here. And then same with that invisible wall over that thing, which there is an invisible wall there. It only goes so high, so if I jump down to this level, I'm actually still high enough to just walk over the invisible wall. And if I actually fell in there, then I'd get stuck. But if I fall down this side, then that's the end of the game. I just skip. How many levels did I skip there? Two levels only. But it is the last 2 levels of the game, so they're probably pretty hard. I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, I think I found a way to skip some of that level anyway, but yeah, whatever. Let's actually have a look at that. Here I am. Yeah, so with this level, you're supposed to set that area so that you can, yeah, you can turn these 2 white walls on and off. This one and this one. And then that will allow you to move through this switch box to the next area there. And actually, isn't it? Yeah, I remember. But the important part is that and this. So this is the laser here, and it goes into this triangle spot here, which powers one of the doors over there. So yeah, I found a skip that lets you flip this through the wall, and then the only way to get it past this one easily, I think, is to flip it through that wall. Pretty sure doing it like this doesn't work. Oh, it does. Just depends on how you do it. And then yeah, that door's open. Problem is, you still have to solve the rest of the puzzle, so it's not a very good skip. As you can see, one door is open out of 3. You can see that is a triangle there, and that's why that door's open. So yeah, not a very good skip. I'm really glad I found a different way to skip this puzzle in the previous one, which I actually don't remember that well. What is this puzzle? What the hell did I do here? What is this solution? This looks terrible. What the hell is this? What did I do? This is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh my gosh. This is disgusting. I'm ashamed that I made this. Anyway. I'm glad I don't have to do that level. Because I don't know if I'd have a good solution for it. And I don't really want to have another look at that. Anyway. Well, I'm done wandering through this and showing you random skips that I won't necessarily use. So, oh, actually, do I want to try that? I think I do. I did find one other interesting kind of thing. Yeah. If you get yourself properly aligned and stuff. Position and everything. Okay. So, just as before, knock myself off course. I should have knocked myself off course this way because that's where I'm going. Also, while I run around here, since if I run straight, sometimes the box will bounce on the ground for some reason. But I think it's just like this. Yeah, kind of. I can throw myself into the air and see this whole area from up high. Just an interesting little thing you can do. It's not useful at all, but it let me see this whole area, which was... that's cool at least. Oh yeah, there's random invisible walls out here that I don't understand. Yeah, anyway, now I'm done showing off random crap that I found in this game, I think. I hope I didn't miss anything interesting. But yeah, that should be it. So let's go ahead and start a speedrun. I might just reset the game here, just in case something broke itself or something. All of these games don't do that well with getting into the game and then restarting it. I'm not exactly sure why, so I will be right. Alright, I'm back. Let's start. So, yeah, I don't think I've got much else to say. 3, 2, 1, go. So, start here. So there's elevators over there, but elevators are kind of slow, as I've mentioned. So I try not to use them as much as I can. If I fail the clip there at all, then I'm gonna restart. I want to get that in as few attempts as possible. I also want to get this in as few attempts as possible, but apparently I can't do that. So, here we go. Not doing too well yet, but I don't care too much because this is my first speedrun and I'm planning on doing quite a few. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get this. I reckon. Nope, I'm wrong. And no, my box is still here. If this box gets clipped out of bounds or gets grilled by something, then I'm just gonna restart. If I take too many attempts, I'm gonna restart as well. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Much to say about this, I'm just solving the puzzles. Actually, this is technically one puzzle, but hopefully the trolley's here. Trolley is not here. Oh gosh. Well, I guess I'm restarting, because once you get here, you actually can't get back in bounds. Unless you do that. But that was too slow, I think. Could continue, but I don't think I'm going to. Well, attempt 2. I clicked new game without starting the timer. Let's try that again. For a second there, I thought I'd flipped myself out of the trolley without. I don't know. I thought I'd done something stupid. Probably is some kind of save and reload thing you can do in this game, but I believe I'm gonna ban any saving and reloading because I don't want people to use old saves. Ah, gosh, of course I do that. Should just put the box down. Why am I trying to hold it the whole time? Box. Prism. Guess it's a prism. Wait, I still need that. Wow, I'm being stupid. But that's fine, because this is the first time I'm speedrunning this game. Or at least the first time I'm timing it. I've already gone through this game a few times to work out all the puzzles and stuff. That was not it. Oh, wrong wall. This might take me a while. Nope. Gets to 3 minutes and I haven't clipped through the wall. I'm definitely gonna restart. It's not the grab button. Maybe even just 2:30. We'll see if I can get past A at all in the next ever. It's a horrible angle, I reckon. That. Nope. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Why can I not clip? Let's try again. Oh yeah, another thing. When this was released, I actually found day 2 of it being out when I bought it. I can jump over. You could, sorry, jump over that wall there and get onto that grassy area and then out onto the water here. That has since been removed because he added invisible walls over these walls. Yeah, so you can't do that anymore, but I found it day 1, so that's cool. Anyway, let's start again. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. This time for sure. I want to be over here. Let's go. Surely I can't mess up this time. Please. Okay, that part at least was quick. So it's already going. I don't know if it's actually going any better. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Both of my other attempts were kind of crap. That part. Alright, if it gets to 2 minutes and I'm still attempting this, then I'm just gonna restart. That was a good spot to retry the trick, at least. I swear this is more consistent than I'm getting here. What? Oh, and my box got stuck, so I guess I failed this attempt. Goodness sake. I might end up cutting out a few failed attempts. I also feel like streaming this would be better, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's try again. Come here, you stupid box. Oh. Dude. Stay still. Got the box out. Just need to get this crystal. That I can jump over this small wall here. I'm really hoping that if the developer sees this, since he already updated the game once to fix an out of bounds, I'm really hoping that if he does see this, then he doesn't any of the tricks that I'm using. Because I would be sad. Like, I would be sad, but on the other hand, I'd also be like, fair enough. Like, you want your game to not be a buggy piece of crap. Which this isn't. But anyone not looking for bugs, this would seem pretty clean, I think. Oh gosh. Am I gonna get this today? I really hope so, because it's been a while since I've uploaded. Speaking of which, why don't I talk about what I've been doing the past few days, which is not completely this. Ah! I actually did it! Finally. Alright, what have I been doing? Well, I've been playing some PS2 games, actually. That's mostly what I've been doing, I think. I feel like I've done some other stuff. Can't remember. Yeah, I pulled out, what games? SpongeBob SquarePants. What was it called? The SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game. Brilliant title, I know. And no, it's not Battle for Bikini Bottom like everybody else plays. Yeah, that's the game that I have on the PS2 that is SpongeBob related. And then I also have been playing a bit of Sonic Heroes, which it's a Sonic game. It's known to be, a lot of those games are known to be not that good. And Sonic Heroes isn't really any exception. It does have a few major bugs, which are annoying. Yeah, so I already finished SpongeBob SquarePants 100%. Because, you know, I don't play games partially, I play games all the way through, dude. Except that this was the first time I've ever finished that game, so it's kind of a lie. And Sonic Heroes, I am in the middle of finishing. I haven't quite finished it yet. Where am I up to? I think, yeah, I finished Team Dark. Is that what it's called? I don't even remember. Team Dark? Yeah. Kind of stupid. But Shadow's team. Guess it's not really his team at all. Anyway. Yeah, I've finished Team Sonic and Team Dark, and I've moved on to Team Rose, the easiest of the teams. It's meant to be like the tutorial team, but it's the third one on the list, so I don't know who goes to play that one first. Unless you already know that that's the easiest. Or you're... Because it's Rose's team, if you know that character, Rose from Sonic. So, it's like the pink and pretty team. Yeah, so... so if you're a girl, you might have picked that team first. Who knows? Obviously when I was younger, I did pick that team first. Not because it's pretty in pink, but because my brothers told me it was easier. I had insider knowledge on the difficulty of the game, and they were like, yeah, Team Sonic's about medium difficulty, Team Dark's the hardest, and Team Rose is really easy. And Team Chaotic, I don't even know what they said about that one, but Team Chaotic's weird, so, you know, I don't know how to, I don't know where its difficulty would be. I also haven't played it yet in my playthrough, so yeah, maybe I'll be able to tell you how hard it is if I end up finishing the game, which I probably will. Can't guarantee it, but a good chance. I do like to finish my games. There much else interesting stuff I've been doing. Honestly, not really. Oops, that's not where that goes. Oh yeah, here's that other skip that I mentioned before. This area. This area doesn't have a door, so you can just, gosh. Fairly easily. Just jump up here, and area skipped. Blue goes up there. That should do. Let's turn that on so I can see it. Leave it on because that's the door I'm going to first. I thought about trying to clip the box through the wall there, but there's no point. I don't remember this place that well. Okay, now I remember. This goes here. This goes... I can get it in the right place, which is super easy, right there. And then this goes here, and I need to swap the triangle. That is not how you're supposed to solve it, but I... to be honest, I don't know how to solve it, so that's how I'm gonna solve it. I should really go through and find proper solutions for every level, but that's time consuming, and I don't want to spend that much time not speedrunning. I want to spend that time actually speedrunning. Or practicing the speedrun. Not learning the proper solution to the level. I'll use whatever solution I want, as long as it works. About there. And this goes here. Probably be useful to do red first, but I'm just gonna kind of guess. And I was right! Heck yeah! Should have grabbed the point in the single box first. Gotta find good names for these boxes. Figure that out at some point, sure. That good? Yep, it is. Again, if I could find a way to not only clip through the wall, but then also clip back through the wall, these buttons don't always work, then I would do that to get that box out of the area, but you might have guessed, that's not exactly trivial. Clipping through walls is not the easiest thing in the world. So, I'm not gonna do that. I don't have to. That's segment 2. Here we go. I want to get down there. And I did. Perfect. So this section is going to be, hopefully, pretty decent then. Jump down here. I hope that that's good. Go change the position of this crystal. Grab a single box from here. Ah, that was a good position. We'll go put the crystal in first. Problem with this level is I have to walk all the way to this wall every single time I get a new crystal. Even at the start, I have to change the position of the first crystal. So I want to get a position that goes through all 3 of the spots that red gets to. So there, there, and there. Which I managed to get just there. This one goes over there. Now knock this out of position and get this position. This box now goes... I can get around the box will go pointing to there. If I got that right, which I did, the door should be open. Heck yeah. Are you kidding? Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, that sucks. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. That's the worst, dude. Yep, it's on this one. That was horrible. I can't believe it. That stupid trolley. Okay. Okay. Here's the required spot for an elevator. And actually, there's 2 elevators that I have to use here. Again, if I could clip through walls, I'd love to go straight to the last level here. But, I mean, that would be the case for every level, actually. There's nothing down there anyway. Nothing I could possibly use other than myself to clip through walls. There's just static objects. There's nothing I can move or interact with other than trolleys, but there's not much I can do with those either. Come on. There. Just tap myself off. If I do that good, then I just redirect myself towards the side. Which I didn't do quite perfectly there. Could have been a little bit better. I can keep most of my speed there. Also, with these lifts, I have to check, but I think it might be possible to have them in the up position when you get to them. I am not 100% sure. I think if you open the game, go to the level, or go to the elevator, and then summon it up, then I think that until you leave the game again, it's going to stay up. I'm not entirely sure of that, but I'm fairly certain that is the case. I have to check, and in future I might use that. Speedruns. See. Also, I'm not exactly sure what you're supposed to do over here, but I don't do any of it, basically. Because I don't have to, for one. And for 2, the solution's like 10 times easier. I don't know what you were intended to do there, but yeah, stuff that. I'm just gonna do what I do. This box isn't needed. Get out of the way. That. Oh yeah, I forgot one part. Also, again, I don't really know what that box is supposed to do. Maybe it's supposed to help out with those 2. But you don't need it. There's actually quite a few puzzles that I solved like that. This might be the game with the most puzzles that you just kind of solve in a not fully solved way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this blue crystal way before I usually would. I don't want to get this wrong. Wait, where did the... Oh my gosh, it went so far. Also, I threw the blue crystal way off where it should be. It was pretty bad. This level is gonna be pretty bad. I'm gonna be able to do a lot better than this. How's that point? That should be way off. Okay. Okay, that's it. Is that the way I want it? It is, thank goodness. Because the levels with moving parts like that take a very long time to get the doors open, as you can see. However, that's not the worst it gets. I think it's this level that's actually worse. How many moving... Yeah, it's this level. Red box goes close. This goes far. Blue box. Green box both here and red box far. Although prisms, I should call these something other than box. Go, and I forgot to throw this white box. Color changer. I don't know. I gotta name everything in this game. It's like now you can see what I mean. Wait, that wasn't actually too bad. I remember this being a lot worse. It isn't too bad. It's not this level. It'll be in the next area. This is another elevator that I would like to start up. I have to see if that's possible though, as I said. And that's gonna be timed okay-ish. Pretty sure that getting these times you want is kind of just down to luck. I need to go and time stuff to find that out for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's just luck. Final section, here we go. This is gonna be a pretty decent time for a speedrun. I haven't actually timed this at all yet, obviously. I'm curious to see what kind of time it takes to solve this, to beat this game. Good. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I want that to point to the purple guy up there, but I can't really tell if it's properly pointed at it unless I have the laser going out of it, and I don't get that until well, the right colored laser. This needs to be purple. Right there. Now it's purple. And now it goes through. There's a lot of stuff I need to remember in this level, and I don't know if I remember it all. Let's hope I do. No, that's gonna be bad. Probably about... there is good. Nope, that's gonna be too low. Yeah. This is bad to do when you don't have all the colors pointing at it, which I'm about to get, again, right here, once I put that crystal and that box in the right direction, and this just goes in there somewhere, we'll see. And I got it good, okay. Alright, is this the last thing I have to remember? Just to bring this box up? I don't actually remember. No, I need to go this way. I've done that so many times. Not the first few times I did this level, but just these times, like, past a few times, I can't remember exactly. I've done this game quite a few times. Oh yeah, I did try to get over that wall there as well. You can't. He actually did put that wall proper. Go all the way to the roof. It's blue. This is... no, this is red, and this is blue. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I'll have to... I'm not supposed to do this part first, I'm supposed to do this part. And then this part. Just this way to start with. Think. Diamond first, and yeah, this will be diamond, okay. Alright, that should get me through this door, and then this is the level that takes the longest. This is the one. Because you gotta wait for that whole area to move, and then that area there. Which takes a long time. Yep, no, this way. As you can imagine. This one was pretty decent, I think. I can lessen my box usage here, but I can't be bothered. I want those to be in to start with, so I'll get that. That's not in. Those to be out. I really should just do the white boxes first here. I might just call these boxes by their colors. It's too hard to come up with good names for them. Oh gosh, now I want the opposite again. That's why this level's bad. It's just because you always forget which one's which. And I haven't memorized the positions the boxes need to be in perfectly, so I have a bit of trouble. And this guy. This one first. This one. Right box. Dang it. And then this box. Then this box. Get a good angle. Oh shoot. Well, it helps if you don't knock your box out of position. This needs to be white, and if I can, I'd like to get an angle that hits both of these, which I'm not to get, but I can get a decent angle. I don't know why there's 3 boxes there. There's so many things I don't know in this game. The number of boxes there are in different sections is just always one of them. Like this box, what's that for? I don't know. Not for anything I need. Honestly, like there's 3 extra boxes, no 4 even, in this one level that I just don't know the use of. I don't know where they'd be useful, although I do know, something I do know, is that I am solving that puzzle wrong in that first part. Wrong solution. There's technical solutions, but if the solution has extra boxes, then it's not the intended one. I've played all of the games from this guy, and I know he doesn't put extra boxes in levels for no reason. Although there is a couple times. Can't remember if that's the position I wanted on anyway. Is it? Why is that not solved? That's solved. This is not solved. Oh, that's because this is supposed to be white and this is supposed to be red. Because I'm stupid. That's why it isn't solved. And okay, this is the puzzle. This is the last puzzle I actually solve. In fact, it's actually the last puzzle I enter too. Those two. There, not this. This goes over there. This goes here, and this goes here. Ish. This guy goes there. Power that blue one there, and you. Eerie. Oh shoot. To come up with something clever here. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can by doing that. Nope, I'm gonna have to go to the other side. This is too far forward. Needs to be. That's better. Now I can put this in the right spot, and there we go. Okay, I've done that level way better a lot of times. Oh, what? I pressed the button once! That's another thing I found was this level, it kind of picks up random inputs sometimes. Also, in this later level when I've got low FPS right now, I'm hitting about 30-ish frames, sometimes less, depends on what I'm doing. But in these later levels, for some reason the boxes jump on the ground. I'm not really sure why, but it's kind of annoying. And it means that, it means that I get randomly stopped while I'm running sometimes if I'm holding the boxes directly out in front of me. But if I hold them to the side, so I walk either diagonally or sideways, or backwards even, then I can avoid that. So when I'm going longer distances, I run with the box to the side of me. Yeah, that's me leaving the last puzzle. Last puzzle I do game. That and pull down here, run off, and that is the end of the game. Hell yeah. 30-minute speedrun? Not bad. I'll probably be able to get that down to 20 minutes eventually, but for now, that's a nice time. I like that. I like that. Is there anything else for me to say or do in this video? No, I don't think so. So, thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video and you want to see more of these, go subscribe. I guess like the video. I still don't know what that does. I should ask somebody. Yeah, so like the video. Feel free to leave a comment. I might reply. Probably will. And yeah, if you like the game, go play it. It's on Steam. What is it, like? I think it's less than $10, so, you know, why not? Yeah. Again, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Hopefully. please?